Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Today is truly a special day, and thank you guys for saying yes to really yourself and asking yourself, what is this all about? But it tells me you're thinking, like, I want to be part of a VIP experience. What is that? Like, what makes us live this elevated life? And could we always live our life in a VIP experience? So, really, I want to back it up and I'm going to introduce myself and really say that 10 years ago, I was thriving in my life until I wasn't. And what I mean by that is I'm a physical therapist by background. My name is Kelly Lepsha. I've absolutely loved what I've done in helping people recover as a physical therapist. And we really help people recover, my husband and myself, from really traumatic events in their life, from traumatic brain injury and stroke and concussion. And I really had a ton of success. And I thought that this was at the pinnacle of my career. And then eventually, something was just kind of missing. My life was a little bit on autopilot. And honestly, I really realized that it was that lack of aliveness, lack of newness, lack of feeling like I was a part of something bigger than me. And I felt not only myself, but so many other women were walking around checking off all the boxes. We've all gotten like different degrees or credentials or done the thing, or we've checked the boxes off that we've, volunteered at school and been president of this organization. And I just started to realize that we were all walking around like this with a little bit of disconnection, lack of purpose, and lack of really where we're going in life. And it completely hit me that it wasn't just going to be like I needed to be a part of something. It was we needed to be part of creating this empowered life, activated life, really a movement. And as we're getting older, many of us, our kids have either gone off to college, maybe they're even like married or you're starting to get grandchildren, and we're thinking like, yeah, I'm excited to be being a grandma. Yeah, I'm excited to travel. I'm excited to enter this time in my life. And I can't definitely say retirement because if you're anything like me, most of us love helping people and living life, and we don't need to be fully retired. And I realized we could all be alive together, creating a bigger movement of helping people get healthier, with helping people feel more empowered, and with helping people really feel their passion and their purpose again. I think if you ask people some of the biggest problems that we all really have out there is it's not really our health. We often say it is, but if I could ask you guys, like, if you could feel one thing right now, change one thing, what would that be? Well, when I kind of poll people, health is there, finances is there, spending time with people is there, choosing how you're going to spend that time. But if you wrap that all up in a bow, what it comes down to is aliveness, this living extraordinary, feeling like we're a part of something. And somehow, this stage of our life, we just forget. And now, what we are creating is something that is unique and different to literally awaken all of us to have better health, to have better finances, to have purpose in our life, but not to walk this path alone. And really, if we look at all the studies of longevity, one of the number one determinants is community and who you're around and who you choose to spend your time with. Because who you spend your time with, your habits and behaviors are often going to follow suit. And therefore, we can help you create that identity of who you are, who your thoughts are, what your feelings are, and create the woman that you really want to be. Really, we want people to live activated physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. It's the whole shebang. So you might be asking, like, how do we do this, Kelly? What is this? Well, really, what we have done in the day and age today is we can spend our time, energy, and effort many places. And I'm sure you guys realize, like, you've got hobbies. Maybe you're still working. Maybe you like to create more income. Maybe you spend time with your grandchildren or your children still. We have a lot of places and time that we could be putting our resources. And so none of us need something more difficult, something complex, something to learn, something to go get a credential or degree in. What if you could have and be a part of a community that's ease and flow? And you could have some systems that are done for you in your health. You could have some educational tools that make it simple for you to be a part of sharing. You could actually be a part of collaborative growth. And that's what I said from the beginning when I started to feeling like I'd lost this aliveness. I lost my growth. And in life, as human beings, we are all searching for growth, for purpose, for aliveness. And to now think you could have this collective, a global impact, that you're not alone. You're part of a collective of people that are raising the standard of health and wellness all around the world. And what I know from being part of groups and communities is together we go further, we go faster, and with more meaning. So this is where the transformation really starts to take place. So what I'd like to pause for a moment is to share with you, being a part of this, who is this company? What does this mean? And how can we elevate our health? Well, let me take you back because 20 years ago, this company came to be because they were changing the way we viewed health. We never knew that it was possible to take control of our health in the way we do today. And I think in the past many years, we're all talking about how to live longer and our genes and how to turn on genes. And, people are talking about peptides or enzymes or an NAD and glutathione, and there's all this stuff. And we think we're getting there by just taking more products and buying more gadgets. But what if you could turn the power back on inside of you like we were designed? Well, that's exactly what I want to share with you is there is a company that went back in time, that going now back in time 20 years ago, they have changed what we think about wellness. So instead of taking things for our health, we actually take things to activate our health. So in 2005, ABC News got wind that there was a product that could reduce our oxidative stress or our aging by 40% in 30 days in everyone. And ABC News was like, yeah, let's go ahead and debunk this theory because this is not possible. There's no way. Well, the company said, please come on in. We'd love to share what we have with this product. And lo and behold, on national television, the news reporter, John Quinones, took his blood test before and after taking Protandim NRF2 for 2 weeks. And ladies and gentlemen, the results overwhelmed not only everybody watching the news that night, but actually overwhelmed universities around the world studying the link of oxidative stress to disease, because oxidative stress leads to every single illness we don't want. So that's where the company started. And since then, what we found about is that when you activate this pathway, you actually are turning on the master regulator of genetic expression. Today is not a, biochemistry lesson or biology lesson. All you need to know is that we have the power. It's like going in your garage and flipping that master breaker and then all the lights come back on, right? So when we can flip that master breaker inside of us, all the lights go back on. Our body fights inflammation. Our body detoxes. Our body makes our own antioxidants. All the things we kept thinking we needed to buy to take, oh no, our body makes. This is the whole new movement of activation, activating the body within. So what I want to share with you guys is it's revolutionary. And I will tell you a little bit about at the end here, a couple products that have changed my life and are really teaching people to be empowered to become the CEO of their life and their health ultimately. And that's what I want for all of us, that we're doing this together. But before I do, I want to just paint a picture for you and ask you a question. If something was worth your time and your finances, because we said people want 3 things, right? They want better health, they'd like to have more money come flow through their life, and they'd like to spend time with the quality of the people that they want. So if we were to pick a number of money of what it would be worth to you, how much money would you need to make it be worth it to be a part of something so big like this movement? I'm going to share my screens with you for just a second. And I want you to actually pick a number, okay? What I'm about to show you is the actual income disclosure of what people are making with this company. So let me just move it over so you can see it and maybe even make it a little bigger for you guys. You don't need to really pay attention to the first couple columns. What I want you to pay attention is the third column, the average monthly at commissions. You could even look at the mean. Doesn't really matter here. But if we go down this column and look, what number would you pick to say, I would start and join this movement if I could make an extra $500 a month, right? This level here, it says senior consultant 2, maybe 500, maybe like 300. I don't know. I don't know if you guys realize that when the mortgage is collapsed back in, oh my gosh, when was that, you guys? 08, right? When the mortgage collapsed? All the bankruptcies that were happening, most people could have saved their mortgage if they would just have had another $300 to $500 in their pocket. So that's possible. But maybe for some of you are like, yeah, really to make it like this $1,700 a month, that would be worth it to me. And maybe others of you guys are like, no. Like I need 6,000, 10,000, 14,000, but pick a number. What would it be worth it to you? And what if? These are real numbers. These are absolutely what people are making. This is a publicly traded company that you can go see all the financials of this debt-free company that is paying people like you and me. You know, when I was a physical therapist, I thought I had really made it. I didn't understand. I was trading time for money over and over. And really, I was bottlenecked because I couldn't make any more money if there weren't any more hours of the day for me to see clients. But I also didn't want to be stuck in my clinic all the time where I had no control of my time. And with this, I have partnered with incredible people wanting to live activated that now we can work when we want, with whom we want, from where we want, travel the world because we do it from our phones, sharing the message of living an activated life. So if I could help you make $300 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 or more a month, would it be worth it? Well, I didn't really believe in this industry, meaning what is this like direct selling and affiliates? And I wasn't sure. And now I realize that this is the most pure form of business because I help other people get what they get. And in turn, I get what I get. So all I go do is help more people with their health, help more people reclaim their time back, help more people bring in some more money into their life. And it is such a gift to be able to help people all around the world. So it's pretty exciting. And I want you to keep that number in the back of your mind of what if, right? What if? So I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to share with you a 4-minute video that if I haven't already captured your imagination of what this could be for you, what it could look like for you in your life, just pause for a moment and really tune in to this 4-minute video that I want to share with you. And I want you to see yourself in this video. I'll make it a little bigger for you guys, but here we go.
Welcome to exploring all the possibilities of what activation can mean for you. While the world is a bit uncertain, a few incredible things are happening right now. People have become highly focused on 3 things: their health, their finances, and how they spend their time. A decades-old health industry is being disrupted with a new technology that's changing the game for you, for me, for everyone. It's called activation. Have you heard of it? We all know that external results come from internal repair. We will explain more, but take a look at what's possible. If this is happening on the outside, just imagine what's happening on the inside. It's activation. Isn't it incredible? This is providing what people have been looking for, but may not have known is even possible. Honestly, you've just stumbled upon an answer to optimal health, whether you want to live longer, look radiant, or achieve more. This breakthrough technology of activation happened because some brilliant scientists were looking for a way to get the cells to make what the body needs instead of just taking it. Rather than simply guessing and trying to bridge nutritional gaps with supplementation just to get you by, they figured out that combining specific natural ingredients in specific synergies can activate or reactivate your cells, giving you the ability to live your best life. It really comes down to this: your body was designed to have what it needs. But the reality is, it has been put in a very toxic environment. Think about it: the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, the chemicals, the EMFs, even the emotions and stress of life. Our world and our bodies are bombarded every day. Our bodies are more bogged down than ever before, and certain processes start slowing down, which leads to dysfunction. And when dysfunction stays around long enough, it turns into disease. Now, this doesn't mean that your body has lost its function and capabilities to thrive. It just needs to be reactivated. The good news is you can now activate your body, which empowers your body to do more of what it was designed to do in the beginning, like it did when you were a kid. Do we have your attention yet? Activation caught the attention of countless institutions and universities who completed dozens of studies, which are now published and peer reviewed. I mean, it just makes sense. Instead of treating symptoms to get well, fix the cell. To be well, fix the cell. To age well, fix the cell. To do this, we activate the cells. There is an entire line of activated products that help the systems in your body to thrive. We know activation is the answer when it comes to your health and cannot wait for you to learn more about all of the possibilities. The reality is, activation could also be the answer to security in your finances and wanting to live life on your terms. In fact, people just like you and me are proving that this is possible right now. We call this living an activated life. It's possible because LifeVantage, which is known as the activation company, is looking to partner with people who want a little more from life. It's possible because this technology is real, it is proven, and it's even patented. It is helping so many people because people are craving an activated lifestyle. I mean, who would? Once you know better, you choose to do better. When you get the chance to partner with a publicly traded company that's on a mission to change lives, it can bring big purpose and make a big impact on your life. You get to team up with like-minded individuals and plug into a system that allows you to build a business from anywhere. The possibilities of activating your life are truly endless. If you would like to learn how to activate your health only, choose to watch the product video next. If you
Oh my goodness, you guys. So when I watch that, I just get excited about the possibilities, about what we're doing with this movement. So let me just share a couple products that really are our hero products. Again, when we look at the fashion of we can take things to get our body turned back on, right? Our bodies are the miracle. So originally, this is where it all began. It began with Protandim NRF2. I know it kind of sounds sciencey. Just know this is like the little yellow activator that we talk about. And this is what is that master breaker in your garage that you flip and everything turns back on. You take this, it flips inside your body and everything turns back on. So all of a sudden you might be sleeping better, have more energy, more vitality, less aches and pains. Just like this is really intriguing. And my husband and I knew that if this honestly reduces that rusting of our cells on the inside, that oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days, then why wouldn't we all take this? Because this is like our cellular insurance from disease. So, with that, the company has many other products that they have activated for our bodies. So, let me just share with you three, and you'll start to understand that you can live an activated life. You will turn back the clock on the inside. So, first of all, let me share Protandim Nerve 2 with its best buddy, our True Science Liquid Collagen. Now, you might be going, okay, Kelly, I already take a collagen. So many people do. Maybe even you take one from the big box stores or in that blue jar. But we activate. This is unlike anything else out there in the market. This is unlike any other collagen that you will see. That this actually activates your bodies at the level of your genes to make collagen again. It then replenishes collagen with 10 strains, and then it slows down your loss of collagen. And together, these two fight your body's cellular stress. And I think we are all under a constant attack of cellular stress. So this duo we call the Healthy Glow is absolutely incredible. And just what you saw in the video of things being researched and proven and patented, that's exactly what they do with every product and every product in combination. The second one I want to highlight is Protandim with its next partner. It's called P84. It's these two sleeves. This is a gut activation product, and we call it together the Healthy Edge because you're completely helping support all the aspects of your microbiome. So if you heal the terrain and you can regulate, repair, and restore all the aspects in the gut with one simple product because we're activating, you pair that with Protandim, you've got offense and defense protecting your body. So again, people are saying, how is this possible that after just a short time, I feel less bloating or gassy after I eat? I don't have a food belly or my inflammation's down. I'm like down a belt loop. I'm waking up and I didn't really realize that kind of fog of maybe anxiety or depression got lifted. I didn't really realize. I feel so fabulous. So this partner is pretty special. And then the last one I want to highlight is something that's really the talk of the town that people hear about is this system here that we call the mind body system. And you pair this mind body system with Protandim, and now you've got the healthy edge stack, excuse me, the healthy weight stack. And with this is a natural activation of your own body's GLP-1. GLP-1, I'm sure you've heard, it's everywhere, but most of the time people are taking it in the form of an injection or another maybe oral pill of trying to take GLP-1. Well, guess what? The body makes it. We were designed with things inside of us, but as we age, as we, get exposed to the toxic soup of the world, everything slows down. And that's what all of these products do. They turn them back up inside the body. So this product is not a GLP-1. It activates your own body to make GLP-1. I love the fact that when people are looking to really take control of their health in an activated way, in a natural way, the new science is here. No longer do we only need to think in our head about supplementation, but how do I activate this activation within us? So either way, either direction you choose, you can't go wrong. But this is my invitation that I want to leave all of you with today. You really have a choice. Every day is a new day, and if you don't make an activated choice, you will live the same day and life and feel the same that you have felt for the last, honestly, many, many, many years. I'm asking you, how do you want to live? Do you want to live in that VIP experience? Do you want to live extraordinary? Then find a community of people that are creating this movement to live in an elevated life of their health, of their physical health, mental health, emotional health, financial well-being, community spirit that you can lock arms with, and together we all rise. So we would absolutely love you to join us. When you join us, you get involved by buying a group of products for yourself and you start sharing. It's as simple a business as that. And if you're unsure and you need more questions, then please reach out to whoever shared with you this video. And you might just say, you know what? I'm such in a time in my life that I'm not looking for an activated movement, but I do want better health. I do want to slow down aging. I do want to fix my cells. I want to get on some of these products. Again, please reach out. Don't reach out in a month. Make a decision today. Our world is so full of distractions. Even from the moment we leave each other, you're on to the next thing. And we go, oh yeah, I was going to try that thing. Oh yeah, I forgot all about, I wanted to do that movement and build a business and be a part of this community. And I didn't do it. Don't let another day pass you by without making a decision for your health, for your life, because you deserve to live extraordinary. And we would be honored to have you partner with us. Thank you so much for being here, and get back to whoever shared this video. And we're excited to see where your activation journey goes.